All right, boys and girls, welcome to Going Guitar. Sabrina Carpenter, not the first time here on Going Guitar, and absolutely not the last time. This song is called Coincidence. It's a fun song to play and a fun song when it comes to the lyrics and everything. I just love this song. So let's take a look at Sabrina Carpenter's Coincidence. All right, so no need for any cable here, but we're gonna learn a lot of chords. And yeah, but once you get it and it just flows. So let's take a look at the chords. And for both E and A, I'm gonna have and show you 3 different variations of the chords. So I'm just gonna call them 1, 2, and 3. E1, E2, E3, and the same with A. So we're gonna look at the E family first, so to speak. So the first E is the standard E, open E, second A, second D, first G, open B, and open E. And for all these chords now, I'm gonna show you the full how to play them, but we're gonna focus more on the bass strings for each and every chord here when it comes to the E and A family here. So that is the first one, the E1, standard E. Then we have the next E, and what you do here is to place a bar on the 2nd fret, and you bar at least from the D string and down. So that means 4 strings from bottom up like this. And then you need to add 4th on A. Okay, so you're gonna incorporate all strings. All right, so that gives us open E string, then 4th A, and then 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and I just go down there, but we'll avoid the last E strings, E and B string down there when it comes to strumming, but that is how I do it, just a 2nd bar there, right? Bar and 2nd. That is E version 2. And then we have version 3 of E. You take the very same grip as 2nd version and move it 2 frets towards your body, and you land at this position. So that gives us open E string, now 6A, and the bar comes on the 4th fret, so 4th D, 4th G, 4th B, and 4th E. All right, we'll stay away from the last strings down there when it comes to strumming later. So that is the E family. E1, E2, and E3. All right. Then we have the same kind of setup for the A. So what you do here from A is just to play a bar on the 2nd fret from the D string and down. That means 4 strings from bottom up like this. And that is the first A. So that gives us open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and yeah, 2nd E, even if we're not playing that one. Just a bar on the 2nd fret. That's the version 1. Then the 2nd version is to add the 4th fret on the D string. Everything else is the same, so open A, then 4th D, then 2nd G, 2nd B, and 2nd E. So you keep the bar there, just add a 4th D string. Next, 3rd version of A is to go up 2 frets with the bar finger, and then also add this note here. All right, so that gives us open A, then 6D, then let's see, 4th G, and then 5th B. You want to add this 5th B, and then you have 4th E from the bar finger. All right, that's the 3rd version of A. All right, so these E and A family is pretty much the meat and potato when it comes to this song here. But then we need to add a couple of chords more to this one. We have the standard D. So that goes open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. We also have the A minor, and that goes open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. And then we have 2 more bar chords left. The first one is the G sharp. This sounds better. So you play a bar on the 4th fret, so you bar all strings there. And then you need to add 6 on A, 6 on D, and 5th on B. That's the G sharp chord. And then we have the B minor. That's the last chord. And it's a bar chord where you play the bar on the 2nd fret and you bar 5 strings from bottom up like this. And then you need to add 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. Okay, so there we have all the chords. Now let's take a look at the starting here with the verse, and we're gonna utilize the E family first and then the A family. Okay, the patterns are the same, so once you learn the E when it comes to strumming, the same applies to A as well. So we have one strumming round or chord progression round that goes like this. Okay, so you're gonna play E, the first version of it, down, down. Then you go to version 2 and play down, up, down. Okay, and like I said, try to play in the bass mid area. Avoid the last E string and B string perhaps there. Okay, so E, version 1, and then version 2, down, up, down. Then version 3, again, down, up, down. And back to version 2, up, up, down, up. And that is one round. So slowly. And in tempo. Right, you're gonna play that for 4 rounds. Then you go to A. We're still not done with the verse play. You go now to A and play the same strumming chords when it comes to versions and also the strumming pattern. So that means A, standard, first version, down, down. Then version number 2, when you just add the 4th fret on the D string, down, up, down. Then version number 3, you play down, up, down. And back to version number 2, up, up, down, up. You play that for 2 rounds. So E was 4 rounds, A 2 rounds, and now after this A, you go back to play E for another 2 rounds. So. And that ends the verse play. So to summarize it was E, family, all the strumming and everything, versions, 4 rounds, then A family, 2 rounds, and back to E, 2 rounds. All right. Then over now to the chorus and the lyrics, and you lost all your common sense. That's where the chorus starts. Now we're gonna play the D chord. You're gonna play it this. So it's down, 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 up, down. And then you go to A and play up, up, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, so D, down, 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 up, down, and then A, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. For only this 1 round. And then you're gonna play the E family, E in exactly the same way as you play in the verse for 1 round. And then you end the chorus with 1 down on A, pause, and 1 down on A minor, and pause. And that ends the chorus. All right? And then after that comes an instrumental part, which is to play the E family for 2 rounds. So E1, E2, E3, E2 for 2 rounds. That is the first round of everything. All right? So, yeah. Over to the second round now, you play that one in the exact same way as the first round. So no news when it comes to either the verse or the chorus play. It's played in the exact same way. The second instrumental part after the second chorus is played for 4 rounds of E instead of 2. So it's twice as long. After that second instrumental part comes a bridge part. We're now about 1 minute and 43 seconds into the song, and I believe the lyrics is "what a surprise" and so on. All right, so now we will utilize the last 2 chords we haven't played. That is the G sharp and the B minor, but we'll play more chords than just that. We'll play a chord progression that goes E to the G sharp to A minor. And the strumming here will be down, down, up, down. So for E, if you grab that first chord. So it's down, down, up, down. Okay? You're gonna play only one string around per chord, and E, G sharp, A, and A minor. You play that for 4 chord progression rounds. So a couple rounds goes like this. 4 rounds of that, and after these 4 rounds, we're still not yet finished with the bridge part. After the 4 rounds, you're gonna play the G sharp, 1 string around, the same, and then B minor. Here comes the B minor, 1 string around, the same, and then you just end with 1 down on A. So. Pause, and then comes the final chorus, and with that ends Sabrina Carpenter's Coincidence. So it's not a coincidence that she's here on our channel here on Chord Guitar. She's a great artist, and I know there are many fans out there. So if you are one of them, and if you are a fan of me here on Chord Guitar, then yeah, you have to subscribe to this channel. Why not? Just a click and you have the greatest songs ever coming out there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to support me here on Chord Guitar. Till next time, play tuned.